want to move your body so you could feel like, you don't want to move your body, just your mind all the time? Okay, so by the way, good morning, pleasant morning everyone. Today we are going to talk about another article from the Live magazine, but let's start a warm-up first. Let's warm up by describing this one. Describe me, please. Can you please tell me or give me one sentence describing this picture right here? Andy? What can you see there? A program. Yes, could be a program or a TV program. That's right. How about Nikki? A recording. That's right. Emily? What can you see? Girl, woman. Again? Yes, the woman is holding microphone. The woman could be what do you call that? The one who delivers news on TV. Reporter, that's right. How about Betty? Anything you can say about a picture? Yes, a reporter talking about news. Excellent. Betty, now, very good. Today, we are going to talk about news. News briefs. All right. Turn your magazines to page 4 and 5. You can see there, what's the title of the article? Live News Briefs. Now, please scan through and anything you can say about news briefs? Is this very new to you? The news briefs? Yes or no? Do you know what news briefs are? Yes or no? Give me a thumbs up if yes. Give me a thumbs down if no. Do you know news briefs already? Thumbs up? Yes? Yes. Betty says yes. Andy? No? Okay. Give me a thumbs down. Okay. How about you, Emily? Thumbs down too. Okay. All right. Don't worry. We are going to talk about news briefs today. Now, let's first understand what is a news brief. From the name itself, news brief. What do we mean by news? What's news? News is something we see on TV or we hear on the... Did you still have radio here in Taiwan? No, of course not. Something we hear on the radio or we see on TV, right? We have that as news. It's about the things that are happening around, right? Okay, how about brief? Do you know what is brief? Another word for brief. Brief, another word for brief is brief. It's short, okay? So another word for that is, I'm going to write it here, short. All right. So if we say news brief, that's a short news. Or news that's short. Okay, but at the content of defining it, we have, let's read together, ready, go. It is a condensed version of the news. Condensed means shortened. All right. So if it's condensed version of the news, it's a shorter one. Okay? What is the purpose of news brief? Let's read. Ready, go. Concise manner. Okay, quick. What's quick? That's quick. What's that? Fast. Very good. Quick is fast. Now let's understand concise. What's concise? Concise means, is the word new to you? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs upward. Okay, concise means short but clear. It's short but everything is there. So the purpose of news brief is to share information in a quick and concise manner. Concise means short but brief. So now, let's go. Any questions about news brief? What is a news brief again? Any word you can remember? Mickey? Yes, a short news. That's right. What else? Any word you can remember? It's a short news, that's right. So what's the purpose? The purpose is to share. What?
Short and clear.
Yeah, short and clear. Information. Very good. Okay, so now that we knew already what news briefs are, let's go to the vocabulary. Let's see our vocabulary, the words that we need to understand before we are going to listen to the news briefs. Okay, here. Right? Andy, you go first. What's another word for continue among the six? You go. Is it prevention, agency, stagnant, fishery, acquire, resume, dengue fever, or minister? Yeah, sure, no problem, it's okay. Wow, very good. Next, Betty, come here. An industry that is involved in catching fish. Is that prevention, agency, stagnant, fishery, acquire, dengue fever, or minister? Very good. Next, Nikki. Another word for leader. Yay! Next, Emily, please. Disease caused by mosquitoes. Next, Andy, you'll do next, okay? Excellent. Okay, very good, Emily. Now let's have the act of stopping something from happening. When you try to stop something, Yay! Good job. Next, we have Betty. Another word for an organization. It's an organization. Agency. Ooh, you're excellent. And it was Nikki. Nikki, come on, Nikki. Another word for still. Is it stagnant or aquatic? Good job. Next, the last one, Emily. Acquire. Okay. Two. Get. All right. Very good. Let's give you the eyeball candies because you can eat it. Yeah, you're welcome. Ooh, you can eat it. When you open it, you just press it like this one because it's hard to open. Yeah, then you can eat it. Okay, thank you so much. Very good, everyone. Good job. Now, because we are done with our vocabulary words, let's read together the vocabulary words now. Okay, let's have first dengue fever. Ready, go. Dengue fever. Prevention. Acquire. Together. Stagnant. Resume. Minister. Fishery. Agency. Good job. We're done. So we are going to practice our listening skills, and I'm going to play to you the audio of the news briefs from the article. Okay? Are you ready?
Live news briefs. Europe sees rise in dengue fever cases due to climate change. The European Centre for Disease Prevention and Control, ECDC, has said that the recent rise in dengue fever cases across Europe is a result of climate change. There were 130 reported cases of locally acquired dengue fever in the EU in 2023. This was up from 71 cases in 2022 and 73 cases in the entire period from 2010 to 2021. The ECDC believes that rising temperatures across the continent are now creating ideal conditions for tiger mosquitoes in places where the insects previously did not live. These mosquitoes often carry dengue fever as well as other serious diseases like yellow fever. To deal with this threat, the ECDC is advising people to remove stagnant water from their yards and place screens on their windows and doors.
Okay, that's the first news brief. Let's read together. 1, 2, 3, go. The European Centre for Disease Prevention and Control, locally acquired dengue fever in the EU in 2023.
This was up from 71
Cases in 2022 and 73 cases in the entire period from 2010 to 2021. The ECDC believes that rising temperatures across the continent are now creating ideal conditions for tiger mosquitoes in places where the insects previously did not live. These mosquitoes often carry dengue fever as well as other serious diseases like yellow fever. To deal with this threat, the ECDC is advising people to remove stagnant water from their yards and place screens on their windows and doors. Let's continue to the second one.
Iceland and Japan resume whale hunting. The governments of both Iceland and Japan have announced that they will allow each country's last remaining whaling company to hunt fin whales. Iceland's Minister of Food, Agriculture and Fisheries gave the company Valur HF permission to kill 128 fin whales this year. Meanwhile, Japan's fisheries agency will allow the company Kyoto Senpaku to kill 59 fin whales in the North Pacific, as well as many other types of whales. These hunts will be done by Kyoto Senpaku's new ship, the Kange Maru. This ship was built using government money, but Kyoto Senpaku is expected to pay this money back over 20 years. Iceland, Japan, and Norway are currently the only countries in the world that allow commercial whaling.
All right, so that's the second one. Let's read 1, 2, 3, go. Iceland and Japan resume whale hunting. The governments of both Iceland and Japan have announced that they will allow each country's last remaining whaling company to hunt fin whales. Iceland's Minister of Food, Agriculture and Fisheries gave the company Valur HF permission to kill 128 fin whales this year. Meanwhile, Japan's fisheries agency will allow the company Kyoto Senpaku to kill 59 fin whales in the North Pacific as well as many other types of whales. These hunts will be done Kyoto Senpaku's new ship, the Kange Maru. This ship was built using government money, but Kyoto Senpaku is expected to pay this money back over 20 years. Iceland, Japan, and Norway are currently the only countries in the world that allow commercial whaling. Now, these are the two news briefs that we are going to look into. In order for us to study this too, we are going to group you first. Who's going to study the Japan, the Iceland, the whale hunting, and the other one too. Let's group you first. Now, I want to group you through the dice. You need to toss the dice and let's see if you get 1, 2, 3, you are group 1. If you get either of the 4, 5, 6, you're group 2. Okay, go. Andy? Here. 4. Okay, you are 4. 1. Okay, so you are group 1. You're group 2. I'm sorry, Emily. Okay, you can do it. 5. You are group 2. And you don't have to toss. You are group 1. Let's see. You're group 1 already. Okay, so we have, can you sit beside Betty and you sit beside Emily. So you are group 2 and you are group 1. So group 2 will deal with Iceland and Japan. And group 1 will deal with Europe. Okay? So I'm going to give you, we're going to try to deduce or get the information or facts from the news briefs. Because we all know that if we deal with news, we have to deal with facts, right? Okay, so let us deduce or get. Deduce means get the information from answering the news report plan. So here, you should talk to together, you should have the same answer as a group, okay? So, that's the first one here, okay? So what can you see there is, you can write your name, you think of your group name. You can say beautiful, all right? So beautiful and amazing. And then, who do you work for? Just remember, just think of a TV program. Just think of yourself as a reporter today, okay? You'll be a reporter. You need to report. So we are going to make a news report plan out from the facts in the articles or in the news briefs, all right? And then it starts with what has happened. Group 1 deals with Group 1, Europe, right? Okay, so you are Group 1, so you will deal with this one. Group 2 will deal with Japan. So you answer the question, what has happened? So what has happened in the news brief about this one? What happened? Emily, can you move closer, please? Or Andy? Andy, you move closer because you are the gent. You should be a gentleman. All right. So, what has happened? Here, you deal with this, right? What has happened? The title is exactly what happens, right? Okay. So, what has happened? In your side, Iceland and Japan resume well and hunting. What has happened here? The rise in dengue fever cases. Okay? Very good. Well, you should have the same answer, okay? Because you need to read that and deliver it as a report. Okay, next. Who is involved or who are involved? Who are involved? The ECDC and the population of Europe, right? The whole people in the continent of Europe. How about you? Who are involved here? The countries, right? Iceland, Japan. And also the minister, right? Iceland's Minister of Food, Agriculture, and Fisheries. Yes, that's right, Emily. Very good. Ooh, next. Yeah, they are involved in the news. Then, when did it happen? Yes, teacher Kevin can help there. When did it happen? When? I translated it and it says like June 2020. 1986. It started, but now, right? 2024, June 2024. And you can have the same as to the honor. Yes. It's from 2010 to 2023. Right?
Yeah, so from, so, yes, so compare, so you compare it from.
Norway. Yeah, you can have Norway too. Very good. Then, when did it happen? 1986. Is there like June this year? Do you see this year there? Yeah, this year, right? So it's from 2024. Right? Teacher Kevin, can I ask you this one right here? I translated it and it says like this year, right? It stopped, but this year they're continuing the.
Yes, because of the, back at the time there was that.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
1986. But this year they're
They
continuing.
resume.
So there's yeah. So they can put here 2024, right? But they resume but they resume.
That's when they start at one more.
Yeah, all one time. Okay, so you can have when they resume it's 2024. Oh yeah, it's okay. 1986 they stopped, but then we resumed in 2024. Okay, where did it happen? The countries. Yes, you can put it there. Very good.
Because with climate change, we have this.
The rising. Yeah. Why did it happen?
And then,
Why did it happen? Because the company, yes, the government is allowing the company to hunt timber. Why did it happen? Because the government.
sustainable factor, and then this is for how you need to explain what it is in terms of subject
commercial. It has something to do with commercial,
Climate change
something to
and
do with money, right?
because of climate
Maybe
change, we have
It
more.
happens because
What?
allow it to grow, allow
Because of
commercial
climate
growing.
change, we have
How
more.
did it happen? Maybe because of money. Yeah, they want to have money.
Okay, and then the tiger mosquitoes,
Is it
what
there?
do they do? Okay, so the rising temperatures,
Maybe for
Growth.
business. You can write
growth
here for business
or
and economy. For the business.
lead to more mosquitoes. And then the mosquitoes carry what? So what do the mosquitoes do?
Okay,
They
and then do you
fever.
have,
Okay,
do
so
you have
what do
anything
they do?
else to add?
So the messenger goes
Nothing?
temperature.
What do you
cause
think
more
will happen
mosquitoes
next?
in the
So
mosquitoes.
after knowing this one, after knowing the
So after
article,
you get
this
this,
one,
if you
the government are
right,
trying to continue the whale hunting,
Okay, so
what do you
already
think will
temperature
happen?
mosquitoes
Do you
and then
think
they give
many whales will be
Okay, so
killed
this is
or many
called-
whales
It's like weird.
will die? What do you think will happen next? Is there anything else you want to include? If no, that's okay, but you need to think, to infer. What do you think will happen next? After knowing that Iceland and Japan resume whale hunting, what do you think will happen to the whales?
What else you want to say?
Yes, okay, you can write it there. You can have the same. Okay.
Hold on. So the thing is what it says, this is to prevent. Okay, so this is.
Yeah, that's right, very good.
Do this, okay, okay, so is there anything else?
Is there anything else you want to include? None? No. But you need to think. What do you think will happen next? What do you think will happen next? Let's you infer. After knowing that they have tried to prevent it, do you think the cases will rise? Just your opinion. The cases will rise still or it will lower down? just think. just try to guess.
Just guess.
Yeah, just a guess.
Doesn't have to
No
be
wrong
correct.
answer for that.
Okay,
Just guess.
just guess, whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Thank you, Teacher Kevin. Okay. All right. So, if you are going to flip it to the next page, turn to the next page here. This would be your new script. All right. So we are going to use the new script when you deliver your news. Okay. All right. So in the new script, you can see there your name. So you need to choose your group's name. What's your group's name? Beautiful. What do you want? Okay, what? Oh, zeros. Rose. Okay. How about you? What name do you want to have? So you can say, we are the zeros with the latest news about.
What did you do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Zeros, one,
Okay, and then with the latest news about the title of the news. You need to have the same one. So what do you call your group? Amazing. Amazing. We are group Amazing with the latest news about Japan. And you put we are so that when you read it, you get it. You put we are too, so that when you deliver the report, we are, what's that? Zeros. One. Wow, that is so creative. Zeros, one door. Oh, zeros, one door. With the latest news about Europe sees rise in dengue fever cases due to climate change. What happened? Okay, the other one, just don't write here. The other one could say, what happened? Then the other one would answer, say. Nikki would say, what happened? And then you say, Europe sees rise in dengue fever cases due to climate change. Who is involved? Easy, easy, and the population. Population in Europe, right? The people in Europe. You know population?
Yes.
Okay, so you can say population in Europe. They're involved, right? Okay, put that. Right? And then, what didn't happen? Okay? And you say, in Europe, why did it happen? Due to climate change. How did it happen? Rising temperatures? And then, what do you think will happen next? You don't have answer to that? Yes, you can have that. You can choose. Which one will read this one? You or anyone? You. What do you want to read? This one? This one. So when you go there and report, you say, we are news amazing. With the latest, we are group. We are group amazing. With the latest news together, you will read this one. Iceland, Japan, New Zealand. Then, who will read this one? Annie? You want to read this one? Group. Amazing. Okay, same. Alright, so you decide. Okay, who wants to read this one? You? Me or Annie? Who wants to read this? You want to read that? Okay, so you're going to say together, we are group amazing with the latest news about Iceland and Japan resume whale hunting. You say, what has happened? You read, Iceland and Japan resume whale hunting. Okay, so you could practice for a little while. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute to practice. Yeah. No, you don't have to write that one because you can have this. Okay? Alright, then just read this one together and then you proceed with this one. Alright? Okay, so while you are trying to practice, now that we have deduced or get the facts from the news briefs, we are going to continue. It's time to share and be a reporter. But I will show you a guide. There's a guide here. You have your sheet as a guide, and this one too. We'll have someone here that plays as a reporter.
Hello, this is Sasha reporting live from Channel 11 News. Today I will be reporting a topic to you, Hershey chocolate. This is such a great topic to discuss. Did you know they make all types of chocolates? That's right, they do. Milton S. Hershey was the first person who created Hershey Kisses. Here's another fact. At the Hershey Chocolate Factory, they make about 70 million Hershey Kisses per day. Thanks for tuning in to me, Sasha, reporting live from Channel 11 News. Bye!
Okay. Alright, so you're going to do that, alright? Okay, at this moment you can talk and practice. Talk and practice a little while. Okay, are you ready now? Yes, Emily? Yes? No, do not write there. Do not write because when you write it would be so long. So do not write it here. Just read this one and then this one. Yeah,